my back. Can you see me? There we go. Alright, so this will be my first experience with Prizm. I don't know what the hell to expect, but let's dive in. Good luck, everybody. These panini packs drive me nuts. I assume it's all base and then some inserts, right? Mike Moustakas refractor something. Is it a refractor? Maybe. Starling Marte, Martin McDonald, Jay Bruce, Chris Medlin. Nolan Ryan, Justin Verlander, USA. Tyler Moore, Ryan Braun, Evan Longoria, John Lester. Oh, that's a Prizm. Alright. Tom Seaver. Ryan Braun, Brilliance. Jared Parker, Matt Kemp, Josh Reddick, Dustin Pedroia. Jed Lowry. Pablo Sandoval, Brilliance. Tom Malone, Ryan Cook, Michael Bourne, Matt Cain. How many autos in a box? Two? Two autos. Will Clark. What is this guy? Justin Verlander, Dominance. Addison Reed, Dustin Ackley, David Ortiz, Cliff Lee. Ryan Roberts, Yoenis Cespedes, Rookie Relevance. Will Middlebrooks, Paul Goldschmidt, Giancarlo Stanton, Jose Altuve. Fernando Valenzuela, McCutcheon, Team USA. Josh Vitters, Jesus Montero, Hanley Ramirez, Aroldis Chapman. Pete Rose, Chris Perez, AJ Griffin, Josh Willingham, Justin Upton, Gio Gonzalez. Diane Vasetio. Here we go. Here's something. First auto, New York Yankees. Yes, yes. Dylan Bettensees. Joe Weiland, Clayton Kershaw, Cole Hamels, Felix Hernandez. Ivan Rodriguez, Felix Hernandez, Team MVP. Hector Sanchez, Wai-Yin Chin, David Freese, Blake Bevan. Stan Musial, Brooks Robinson, Michael Taylor, Matt Wieters, Edwin Encarnacion, Max Scherzer. If we pull a Bo Jackson auto, did somebody say there's a Bo Jackson auto in here? Oh, shit my pants. Strasburg, Team USA. Sergio Romo. Andrelton Simmons, Prince Fielder, Hunter Pence. I finally got around to watching that ESPN 30 for 30 documentary on Bo. So sad. Garrett Jones. What is this? Jesse Winker. Red something. I don't know what it is, but there you go, Cincinnati. Willen Rosario, Darwin Barney, Chris Sale, Joey Votto. Frank Robinson, David Price, Prizm. Steve Lombardozzi, Ian Kennedy, Eric Hosmer, Ike Davis. Coco Crisp, George Brett, Dominance, Brett Lowry, Tyler Pasternicki, Giovanni Gallardo, Adam Jones. Deion Sanders, hell yeah. Willen Rosario, Rookie Relevance. Norichika Aoki, David Wright, Matt Holliday, Josh Hamilton. Reggie Jackson, Derek Jeter, USA. Joe Kelly, Jim Johnson, Chipper Jones, Troy Tulowitzki. Frank Thomas. There we go. New York Mets, I'm guessing. Lucas Duda. He's on the Mets, right? Last I checked. Kirk Neuenhaus, Liam Hendricks, Jason Kipnis, Jimmy Rollins. 2 packs left. Alex Rios. Top prospect, Jerkson Profar. Chris Archer, Jose Bautista, Derek Jeter, Lance Lynn. Ryan Zimmerman. There he is. Yep, Bryce Harper. I'm looking everywhere for the name. It's right in front of the MVP. Not numbered. MVP. Cespedes, Yadier Molina, Ellsbury, Colby Rasmus. Mark Trumbo, Frank Robinson, Prizm, Elian Herrera, Hosmer, Gallardo, Jason Mota. Nelson Cruz. There we go. Todd Frazier. Reds. Chris Archer, David Freese, Cameron Maben, Ike Davis. Todd Helton, Jared Parker, Rookie Relevance. Joe Kelly, Kirk Neuenhouse, Kershaw, Pence. I don't know if there's booklets in Prizm. I know gold. Gold is all the rage. That's all I know. George Brett. Pujols, Dominance. Norichika Aoki. Hanley Ramirez, Josh Willingham, Max Scherzer. Tony Gwynn. Coco Crisp, Prizm. Pasternicky, Stanton, Howard, McCutcheon. Paul O'Neill, another one of these guys. Kevin Plawecki. Lombardozzi, Lowry, Goldschmidt, Cano. Garrett Jones, Kershaw, Team USA. They always look so goofy when they're young. Montero, Posey, Alex Gordon, Pedroia. Frank Robinson, Coco Crisp, AJ Griffin, Joe Weiland, Aramis Ramirez, Matt Cain. Paul Molitor, Mike Trout, Rookie Relevance, Josh Vitters, Austin Jackson, Longoria, Lester. Brooks Robinson, Bob Gibson, Dominance, Addison Reed, Middlebrooks, Los, Medlin. Musial, Miguel Cabrera, Brilliance, Ryan Cook, Doug Fister, Rizzo, Colby Rasmus. James Loney. Oh, I was hoping that was an auto. Deion Sanders, Prizm. Eric Surkamp, David Price, Jeter, Lance Lynn. Shin-Soo Choo, Austin Jackson, Team USA. Jared Parker, Tom Malone, Moustakas, Jimmy Rollins. Greg Maddux, Max Fried, Tyler Moore, Starlin Castro, Euclid, Tulowitzki. Robin Yount, Cespedes, MVP. Martin Maldonado, BJ Upton, Matt Holliday, Josh Hamilton. Bo Jackson, Zach Lee, Top Prospects. Yoenis Cespedes, Starling Marte, Jared Weaver, Adam Jones. Yeah, they have the city on the back of all of them. They just can't do the logo. Bob Gibson, Bryce Harper, USA. That's nice. Liam Hendricks, Cole Hamels, Chris Sale, Joey Votto. Deion Sanders. There's an auto. Cubs, Brett Jackson. I like his signature. Very nice. Hector Sanchez, Mariano Rivera, Ortiz, Cliff Lee. Frank Thomas, Alex Rios, Jordan Pacheco, Adron Chambers, Adrian Beltre, Aroldis Chapman. Reggie Jackson, Craig Kimbrell MVP, Wai-Yin Chin, Craig Kimbrell, Curtis Granderson, Jose Altuve. Jay Bruce, Ty Hensley, Hamilton, Tulowitzki, Bo Jackson, Scott Diamond. Ellsbury, another Harper USA, Matt Holliday, Bob Gibson, Nelson Cruz, Bryce Harper, regular. Raining Harpers. Jose Bautista, Yadier Molina, Adam Jones, Todd Helton, Dale Thayer, David Phelps. Jason Kipnis, Buster Posey MVP, Joey Votto, Ike Davis, George Brett, Matt Harvey. Chipper Jones, Dexter Fowler autograph. Rockies? Yes, Colorado. Chris Sale, Paul O'Neill, Tony Gwynn, Wade Miley. David Wright, Jim Johnson, Hunter Pence, Carl Crawford, Quentin Berry, Matt Adams. Giovanni Gallardo, Austin Jackson, Team USA, McCutchen, Scherzer, Brandon Phillips, Jose Quintana. Hosmer, Todd Frazier, Rookie Relevance, Ryan Howard, Cal Ripken Jr., Ozzie Smith, Drew Smiley. Ian Kennedy, sticking to Tom Seaver dominance. Cano, Mattingly, Pacheco, Adron Chambers. Darwin Barney, Felix Hernandez, Brilliance. Alan Craig, Strasburg, Utley, and an upside down Adron Chambers. Billy Butler. That's a good one. Oakland, Yoenis Cespedes. Joe Mauer, Miguel Cabrera, Ernie Banks, Brett Jackson. Elvis Andrus, Buster Posey, USA. Pujols, Al Kaline, Ricky Henderson, Yu Darvish. Carlos Gonzalez, Cespedes, Rookie Relevance. Mike Trout, Andre Ethier, Scott Diamond, Dylan Bettencease. Adrian Beltre, sticking to Justin Verlander Dominance. Jose Reyes, Jason Mota, Ivan Rodriguez, and another Harper. Curtis Granderson, Cano Prizm. Pablo Sandoval, Chris Perez, Diane Vasidio, David Phelps. Prince Fielder, Alan Craig, Prizm. James Shields, Michael Young, Yastrzemski, and then upside down Pacheco. Encarnacion, Kershaw, USA. Jason Hayward, Ryan Sandberg, Drew Smiley, Trevor Bauer. Matt Wieters, Strasburg Prizm. Tony Campana, Justin Verlander, Johnny Bench, Matt Moore. Halladay, Pedroia MVP, Canerco, Trumbo, Griffey Jr., Hishashi Ikamura. R.A. Dickey, Jerkson Profar, top prospect, Johnny Cueto, Justin Morneau, Hector Santiago, Drew Pomeranz. We get 2 autos? Yes. Alright, he's calling 3 autos. Hosmer, Cabrera MVP. I think it's a Prizm version. Longoria, Sandberg, Michael Young, Michael Taylor. Ian Kennedy, Austin Jackson, USA. Chris Medlin, Johnny Bench. Pomeranz, Darvish. Darwin Barney. Jed Lowry Prizm. Lance Lynn, Colby Rasmus, Griffey Jr., Hector Santiago. Yeah, I thought we'd get more color in this. Maybe that's why they're going for so much. They're rare. Prince Fielder, Beltre MVP, Jeter, Morneau, Trumbo, Brett Jackson. Encarnacion, Manny Machado, top prospect. Jimmy Rollins, Ernie Banks. This guy, Hishashi Ikamua, Matt Moore. Jason Kipnis, Batista, Chapman, Brandon Phillips, Pasternicki, Norichika Aoki. Chipper Jones, Bryce Harper USA, Cliff Lee, Jose Altuve, Ozzie Smith, Brett Lowry. Jim Johnson, Brett Lowry rookie relevance. Ortiz, Mattingly, Ripken Jr., Steve Lombardozzi. Is that anything special? Because the background's all red? Or is that just how it is? David Wright, George Brett Dominance, Matt Cain, Chase Utley, Andrelton Simmons, Willen Rosario. Gallardo, Matt Cain Brilliance, John Lester, Pedroia, Yastrzemski, Sergio Romo. Matt Kemp, Byron Buxton, Minnesota. Ichiro, Zach Greinke, Nelson Cruz, Starling Marte. Ryan Braun, McCutcheon USA, Alex Rodriguez, Todd Helton, Bob Gibson, Cespedes. Have we gotten an auto out of this box yet? I don't think so. Jay Bruce, speak of the devil. Joe Nathan. Texas, that's right. Blake Beavan, George Brett, Liam Hendricks, Chris Archer. Ellsbury, Pedroia MVP, Gio Gonzalez, Felix Hernandez, Tony Gwynn, Kirk Neuenhuis. Yadier Molina. Oh, we got one of these red things that's autoed. David Dahl, Colorado. Justin Upton, Carl Crawford, Paul O'Neill, Joe Kelly. Giancarlo Stanton. Hey, we did get 3 autos. Who called that? Didn't somebody say 3 autos in this box? Grant Balfour. Who's he on? Oakland? Yes, Oakland A's. Jason Mota, Stan Musial, Brooks Robinson, Addison Reed. Goldschmidt, Verlander, USA. Looks like he's like 16 years old. Jose Reyes, James Loney, Eric Surkamp, Ryan Cook. Dustin Ackley, Bryce Harper, Rookie Relevance. Freddie Freeman, Pablo Sandoval, Shin Soo Choo, Tom Malone. Michael Bourne, another Verlander, Matt Harrison, Robin Yount, Greg Maddux, Jared Parker. Josh Reddick, Will Clark, Prizm. Texas, Sacrilege, Adrian Gonzalez, Bo Jackson, Martin Maldonado, Tyler Moore. I'm going to turn the light on. Sun's going down over here. All right, 2 to go. Yeah, whatever that was hauling down the street. I think now that the weather's getting better, all the idiots are going to play in the ocean and half drowning. BJ Upton, Andre Ethier Prizm, Longoria, Lester, Crawford, Bauer. Weaver, Yadier Molina, MVP. Medlin, Ozzie Smith, Brandon Phillips, Zach McAllister. Cameron Maben, Garrett Cole, top prospect. Colby Rasmus, Cal Ripken Jr., Betten Seas, Elian Herrera. David Freese. We have an Alan Craig auto, St. Louis. Yeah, they look a little better in the light now. Sorry about that. Jeter, Lance Lynn, Don Mattingly, Scott Diamond. Cole Hamels, Andrew McCutchen, USA. Jimmy Rollins, Carl Yastrzemski, Utley, our millionth Bryce Harper. Doug Fister. Mike Trout, rookie relevance. Aroldis Chapman, Nelson Cruz, Bo Jackson, Michael Taylor. Yeah, eBay likens group breaks to buying a lottery ticket. Chance listings, which I can understand, but at the same time, come on. David Price, Bob Gibson dominance. Jose Altuve, Bob Gibson, Drew Pomeranz, Yu Darvish. Mike Moustakas, Miguel Cabrera, Brilliance. Ortiz, Cliff Lee, Helton, Hector Santiago. Euclid, Al Kaline, Prizm. Oh, really? They shut him down? That's too bad. Matt Cain, Tony Gwynn, George Brett, Brett Jackson. Starting tomorrow, we're just going to include a wonderful pack of Ultra Pro sleeves with every team. So hopefully that gets us by being shut down. Who knows? Probably not. Starlin Castro, Bryce Harper, USA. Pedroia, Paul O'Neill. Hisashi Ikamura, Matt Moore. Aramis Ramirez, Mariano Rivera, Zach Greinke, Brooks Robinson, Tyler Pasternicki, Norichika Aoki. Alex Gordon, Paul Konerko, Alex Rodriguez, Ichiro, Stan Musial, Brett Lowry. Buster Posey, Alex Rios, auto, Chicago White Sox. Blake Beavan, Shin Shu Chu, James Loney, Steve Lombardozzi. Kyle Lose, Austin Jackson, Felix Hernandez, Greg Maddux, Andrelton Simmons, Willen Rosario. Anthony Rizzo, Austin Jackson, USA. Justin Upton, Gio Gonzalez, Robin Yount, Sergio Romo. Ah, very nice. Who was it? 2013? Felix Sterling. Ah. Elvis Andrus, Brett Lowry, rookie relevance. Jason Mota, Mike Trout, Frank Thomas, Starling Marte. Carlos Gonzalez, Ricky Henderson, dominance. Jose Reyes, Deion Sanders, Reggie Jackson, Yoenis Cespedes. '13 should be out a couple weeks, right? Just regular Bowman. Adrian Beltre, Apr26 Prizm Dominance. That thing's popping. Pablo Sandoval, Coco Crisp, Liam Hendricks, Chris Archer. Curtis Granderson, Carlos Correa, Houston. Matt Harrison, Freddie Freeman, Frank Robinson, Kirk Neuenhuis. May 8th, right on. I hope museum collection's good this year again. Craig Kimbrell, Clayton Kershaw, USA. Adrian Gonzalez, Paul Molitor, Garrett Jones, Joe Kelly. Alright, last box. Oh, nice. What'd that cost you? Robin Yount, Justin Upton, Pasternicky, Hosmer, Ike Davis, Adam Jones. Brooks Robinson, Mike Trout, USA. That's cool. Cespedes, Starling Marte, Yadier Molina, Lance Lynn. Stan Musial, Mike Trout, Rookie Relevance, Chris Archer, Jason Kipnis, Jose Bautista, Derek Jeter. Frank Robinson, Miguel Cabrera, MVP, Jared Parker, Tom Malone, Matt Kemp, John Lester. Is it a 12 blaster case, 16 blaster case? How do they work those? Deion Sanders, Strasburg, USA. Ryan Cook, Michael Bourne, Dustin Ackley, David Ortiz. Will Clark, Starlin Castro, MVP, Drew Smiley, BJ Upton, Zach Greinke, Adrian Gonzalez. Jed Lowry, Norichika Aoki, Milwaukee Brewers auto. Pacheco, Adron Chambers, Jared Weaver, Ichiro. Paul Molitor, Austin Jackson, Jesus Montero, Darwin Barney, Ian Kennedy, Steven Strasburg. I missed the value boxes. I sunk many a paycheck into those red value boxes. Paul Molitor. Whoops. Landed flat. Brandon McCarthy, Arizona. Martin Maldonado, Ellsbury, Rasmus, Medlin. Gotta get some color in this, right? 6 boxes, no color. James Loney. Maddox, Dominance. Liam Hendricks. Chipper Jones. Tulowitzki. Jimmy Rollins. Back when the codes were still valid, they weren't a bad buy. Shin Soo Choo, Brett Lowry, Prizm Rookie Relevance. Joe Kelly, Kirk Neuenhouse, Jim Johnson, Josh Hamilton. Nelson Cruz, Bo Jackson, Lombardozzi, Laurie, Kennedy, Votto. Nolan Ryan, Tom Seaver, Yin Chin, Freese, Mabin, Alex Rodriguez. Chase Headley, Derek Jeter, USA, Hector Sanchez, Cole Hamels, Felix Hernandez, Blake Beavan. Ryan Zimmerman, Brett Lowry, Rookie Relevance, AJ Griffin, Joe Weiland, Kershaw, Gio Gonzalez. Alex Rios, Nolan Ryan, Dominance, Montero, Ramirez, Willingham, Upton. Garrett Jones, Mike Olt, Top Prospect, Tyler Moore, Jay Bruce, Ryan Braun, Evan Longoria. Greg Maddux, Damian Carroll, Tampa Bay. Norichika Aoki, Gallardo, David Wright, Matt Holliday. Last 2 packs. Frank Thomas, Nat Kane, Josh Vitters, Stanton, Altuve, Chapman. Reggie Jackson, Jared Weaver Prizm, Addison Reed, Will Middlebrooks, Paul Goldschmidt, Cliff Lee. No more Prizm. Alright. Brandon McCarthy, Arizona. Norichika Aoki, Milwaukee. Alex Rios, Chicago White Sox. Alan Craig, St. Louis. Grant Balfour, Oakland. David Dahl, Colorado. That's numbered 22 out of 200. Joe Nathan, Texas. Cespedes, Oakland. Dexter Fowler, Colorado. Brett Jackson, Chicago. Todd Frazier, Cincinnati. Lucas Duda, Mets. And Dellin Betances, New York Yankees. So, I don't know if you guys are into tribute, but tomorrow's the second half of that master case. And we didn't pull the case hit in the first part. So go snatch up a team for cheap. And we will pull a case hit. Let me save that video. I'll be right back.